Merry Christmas from NooBTooB!
And Happy Hanukkah!
And Super Ultra Mega Kwanzaa!
Yeah.
Something.
Alright, we here at NooBTooB wish you a happy holidays and much fat loot under your Christmas tree.
That's right, all you can carry.
Hell yeah, what do you want for Christmas?
I'm thinking peace on earth and goodwill towards men.
No, you don't.
No, I just want lots of games.
That's more like it.
Dude, what do you want for Christmas?
All your games?
Oh, what? No!
Welcome back. It is the end of the year, and you know what that means.
Award season!
Award season! Woo! It's time for the newbies!
Hell yeah, we are covering PS2, PS3, PC, Wii, 360, and the best in handhelds this year.
That is right. It is the best games in all of 2007. Wait, hold on. Where's the GameCube and the Xbox?
You know, they release games on those platforms? You let me know.
Good point. Mm-hmm. So, do not forget the other two categories.
Oh, yeah?
So, we have the much-anticipated Game of the Year.
Oh, yeah.
And the feared and reviled Shame of the Year. So, let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business, man. You know, speaking of, like, platforms that may not survive till 2008. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Ding!
Holiday clip.
Holiday.
We've got
Wait,
our boozy.
Is it wine?
It's white wine. This is eggnog, folks.
Ah, yes.
I am drinking mine with some bourbon.
I have a little bit of Zaya rum in it.
Yes.
Quite good stuff. Sweet and...
God damn.
Yeah, a little splash, you said,
A little bit.
I got to drive home tonight. All right, so yeah. Speaking of platforms that may not survive till 2008, I think PS2 will be the last. This will be the last year PS2's on the newbies.
I think you're right. There's no reason for us to have the PS2 next year because we had a hard time finding games this year.
Yeah, I had two. I had three. So how do you guys want to do this? You want to my first, your first?
Let's start with you.
All right, so PS2. I only had two games.
Oh yeah.
This year, the first one is an easy winner.
Yeah.
It's God of War 2. This game is
a no-brainer.
Amazing. This game has all of the action elements. It's the great difficulty. It's got boobs.
Yeah.
It's got lots of action. The first levels takes you like a whole, it just makes you crap your pants.
And it makes you forget that you're playing on an old platform.
That's true.
Which is hard to do.
The only time would be, when you're like walking around. It was a little bit reflective, and it was like, but overall, I mean, they did a really good job.
Really good job.
God of War 2 is my top year. Actually, we need to go backwards.
You're right.
Yes.
Oh, we'll do that next time.
Next time.
Okay.
But God of War is my number one choice. Number two is going to be Persona 3.
Oh.
So remember how much shit we've been piling on for JRPGs?
Yeah.
Well,
this was actually a good one.
This one was actually a good one. And not only that, remember how much shit we talked about dating simulators?
Yeah.
This was actually a good one, too.
Which is weird.
I know.
It's weird to say that. It's just like, it's a dating sim. Ha ha. Oh, this is kind of fun.
Yeah, and I kept on wanting to play it. I didn't play it as much as I thought I would, but hopefully with the Doldrums coming out, I'll pick it back up again.
I bet you will.
This game is really well done.
Yeah.
It's solid.
Yeah.
So those are my two. I couldn't think of a three. What's the good third one?
Wasn't Okami this year?
No, it was last year.
Oh, my list is flawed.
Oh, no.
My list is flawed.
It's all right.
I'm wrong.
Okay, so what are yours, dude?
That's it. Same
Wait,
as you.
what?
This was a fuck up. I had Crash the Titans, but that was on Xbox, so that was wrong.
Oh.
So the same as you. I have for number 2, I have Persona 3, and for number 1, I've got God of War 2.
You freaking copycat.
I did. Well, okay, Okami was going to be my number 2, and I'm a retard.
No,
I forgot that it was.
We put it in our top 3 last year. What was your top 3 last year?
It's almost as if something's sucking my memory away.
Yeah, I don't know. No, last year I think it was
1?
like Final Fantasy 12, Okami, and Bully.
That was yours. That wasn't mine.
Well, you had Bully on your list.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been Final Fantasy 12.
No, what else did you have?
Probably Bully. I bet Bully was my number
Okami,
1.
and
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not terribly exciting because not much came out. But God of War 2 was one of the best games I've ever played.
It was really, really good.
So, for not coming out with much, that was pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, PS2, it's going to be a 10-year span, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be a huge game. So, but let's go to PC. So you have a flowing list. It must have been hard to choose.
Oh my God! I was
PC
just
game.
I was going back and forth between the one game that I really enjoyed this year and the other game that I really enjoyed this year. Yeah. So my list will be very quick.
All right. We had top 3, right?
Top three.
All right.
Number 3. Blank.
Oh,
Blank.
come on, dude.
Blank. Number 2. Nothing.
You suck.
I know. Number 1. Orange Box.
Of course. That was easy.
Yeah.
That was easy. And why?
Because it's the best fucking deal of all gaming ever.
That's
and Portal.
True. And
Portal gun.
Portal.
And, Episode 2 was fantastic.
I actually, I haven't
I finally
got
beat
there
it.
yet. Oh, did you?
Beat it. Yep.
So would you say now, if you're going to if they were all separate games and you had to choose which Episode 2 or Portal?
Ooh. I don't know. God, episode 2 was nice and long. Is the problem? Like Portal was
6 hours, 8 hours.
Yeah, about 8 hours. So I'd have a hard time ranking. I mean, Portal was more innovative. That was just
Portal is
blew my mind.
the game of the year on PC for me. I mean,
Yeah.
it was so good, so excellent. Team Fortress 2, you didn't play that much, but I loved it.
Yeah. You said that was
unfortunately,
fantastic.
other games took my time after
Right.
that. I really wanted to play some more, but Team Fortress 2 was a shit. And I played on PC, so.
Yeah. So I do apologize. My gaming computer, I need to buy a new machine because I tried
Yeah.
Crysis and it wouldn't play very well. I tried a couple other ones that wouldn't play very well. So the only, but shockingly, actually, Orangebox played like a champ at like high res.
Really?
Yeah. Really, really well.
Really?
And
Did you turn off anti-aliasing?
No.
And
No, it just works really
it
well with
kinda
NVIDIA
chugged on
cards.
my machine.
I mean,
I
like
have a better card than you do. Weird.
that is weird.
Huh. Well, there you go.
It played from love.
That's right. It's
So-
Tobin's playing me?
Yeah. So what do you got?
Okay, so I'm just go for number 3 first.
Yeah.
This one, if you've been a big fan of this show for a really long time, you know I have a huge boner for this game. Supreme Commander. This game is so good. They took the RTS genre, flipped it on its head.
It was just
did
an
all this cool
expansion
stuff.
pack, right?
No. I haven't played the expansion. I'm talking about the original game, which was released this year.
this year?
It was,
Okay.
remember at GDC? Like I bought it 2 weeks before GDC.
You're right.
So it's kind of old. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But this game is. I hated RTSs for a long time. I kind of wish you'd play this game so you
Yeah.
actually might think about liking it. But this game is great. Next up, I'm a little weird about this one because I really did play it on the 360. But 360 is a little bit packed.
Yeah.
So I moved it here.
Okay.
You know which one it is?
No.
BioShock.
You're cheating.
But I played the demo and I played most of the thing and
You're cheating.
It really,
You played that.
it's a good game on the PC though.
Okay. All right.
But there's other good games on the PC which I didn't play, which aren't on my list. So
All
whatever.
right.
But anyhow, so
right.
BioShock was a great game and amazing. And if you think about it, if you look at the PC chart,
Yeah.
there aren't that many good games.
It's true. PC is actually getting neglected now. It's like it's all FPS
I know. It's all FPS and RTSs really didn't make a good showing.
and MMOs.
Yeah, and MMO. Well, yeah. I mean, like if we played MMOs, I'm sure Burning Crusade would be on there.
Right. Or if we played The Sims.
We
that'd
played The
be on there.
Sims. Yeah, Sims. Lemon Party would have been on there.
The Sims Trianal will be on there.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a good expansion pack. I
Yeah,
like
it was.
that.
You got to act out your fantasies.
You get the part with the watermelon? That was
No.
ridiculous. Oh, you just had to.
Wow.
Oh, it was terrible.
No, the which one? The toolbox was.
That was the sharp edges.
Yeah, painful. So PC was unfortunately, but that's my second thing for BioShock. We talked about it a lot. I mean, BioShock is an amazing tour de force. Great story, great FPS, great game.
Absolutely.
Best. Number 1, Orangebox.
Yeah.
Portal's
It's
amazing.
untouchable. It's untouchable.
On the PC.
Yeah.
Valve are geniuses.
They are. I mean, there was nothing close for me.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
So that is the PC world for you guys. Hope you guys are excited about that, as
Hell
I
yeah.
am. If you haven't played Supreme Commander, play it.
Yeah, I really
Please.
should. From all that you've talked about it, I feel like I should go back and give it a shot.
Yeah, give it a try.
Okay,
PS3.
PS3, this will not be all that surprising.
No, let me
So
do
what do
mine
you got?
first, and then
Yeah.
So mine is going to be. I was actually thinking I'm going to have a hard time
Okay.
with a PS3 just because there haven't been that many
Why
games.
did you think that?
I don't know. I got it in August. So number 3 is
Yeah.
going to be, if you've heard of the show, Ninja Gaiden Sigma.
Okay.
Great game.
You really
It
like
is a
that, yeah.
rehab. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It really is good. It's a great game. I don't want to talk too much about it. Number 2, Ratchet. It was good.
It was very good.
It was good. I'll let you talk about how much you love that one.
Yeah.
Number 1 has to be Uncharted. It is a really, really good game.
Oh my
I know it's
God.
on your list.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's on your
You
list.
think?
We didn't look at each other's lists. So
No,
this
so
is,
this is all a surprise. This is the first time we've seen
But
any of this.
Uncharted's on your list. I just want to know where.
Yeah. So let's get down to that then.
Okay, number 3.
So number 3 for me was Everyday Shooter.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Was there any other game besides Ratchet? Because I know Ratchet and Uncharted are on your thing.
No.
Not Heavenly Sword?
Fucking Heavenly Sword was ass.
Not Motorstorm?
Motorstorm was ass.
Not Resistance?
Resistance was ass. Fucking
Warhawk?
Warhawk was ass. Did you see like the entire fan base just get angry?
Oh,
at
yeah.
me?
All the fanboys were like,
You're biased.
What?
You're biased.
But like, so that number 3, Everyday Shooter. Like, what you like? What about it?
The innovation with the sound was the biggest thing for me. I've never felt like that playing a game before where I wanted to keep playing because it was making music.
There was only one other game that did that to me. Rez.
Yeah,
the only other
Rez
game.
was like that. Man,
Yeah.
Rez was just like, man, I wish I did lots of drugs.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh wait, I feel like I already am
Yeah,
playing
exactly.
this game.
This
so
must
Everyday
be
Shooter,
one, yeah.
I really, really enjoyed that experience.
Yeah, it was really good. I mean, it's short. I didn't really go replay it a lot, but
Yeah.
it was definitely an excellent time. So number 2 is I gotta know.
Number 2, Ratchet and Clank.
Yes.
Yeah.
We made him choose.
You made me choose. I've been resisting the choose for so long, but
Why? Why did Ratchet? You know, Ratchet and Clank are both very disappointed in you right now.
I know. I can feel their anger.
Yeah, the ears. He's flat back.
Yeah, he turns me into a fucking penguin.
Exactly. Ratchet's like going in your car right now, taking all the wheels off.
Yeah.
Why?
Uncharted is a better game.
Really? Like why?
It's
like what? What about it?
It's you know what it is there's more depth to it. So I would say that playing through Ratchet for me was like watching a popcorn movie where it was just like it wasn't all that hard until the last 3 or 4 levels where it was
Which
just
is
like
the
it was
last half hour out of the 8 or
so
whatever.
it's easy, really, really hard.
Yeah.
And it was great. I wish that the whole thing had been as hard as the last couple levels.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you don't like hard, generally.
But it was hard in a good way.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
it's like you want God of War style
Exactly.
difficulty in Ratchet. Okay.
And there weren't any real puzzles.
No. It's not a puzzle, yeah.
It just wasn't like the depth wasn't there in terms of. I mean, like it was fantastic. I loved every second of it.
Number 2.
I had a huge smile on my face the entire time. It was a beautiful, wonderful game, but it couldn't take on Uncharted.
And why do you love Uncharted?
Uncharted's like the best fucking game, man.
Really?
Because I am Indiana Jones when I'm playing that game.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're not Indiana Jones when you play Tomb Raider.
No.
You're not freaking Sinbad when you play Prince of Persia.
No. This is way better than Prince of Persia, in my opinion.
Really?
Every second that I was playing Uncharted, I was having a good time.
Now, I'll give you that. Now, see, it's also my number 1 game. It is an amazing game. The platforming elements are great. Like I remember I said the platform was great.
Yeah.
The combat, they fixed.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was.
But you know what was the most impressive thing about it, which I didn't think it would be? The cutscenes.
Yes.
Really?
It was like being in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you watch cutscenes constantly in
We
all
skip
the
cutscenes.
games we play. Yeah.
We skipped them.
Did
We're
you
just like,
skip- did you
fuck
skip any?
Not a single one. Not a single
Did you
one.
replay some too?
I wouldn't watch every making of clip on the
Yeah,
disc.
me too. Me too.
You don't do that in games. I never do that in games.
I just wish they were a little more innovative. I think what Uncharted did, right? What Uncharted did to me was they took an established genre of the Tomb Raider experience, polished the fuck out of the cutscenes, and took the platforming, made it better, which is like hard to do because Tomb Raider is good things, right?
Yeah.
And added good combat
and really nice motion capture. Like
all
the elements.
Stuff. It's polished. It is so good, but it's not really innovative.
You know what I mean? I'll give you that.
It's not going to be my number one, but it's just like this game. It's like perfection in craftsmanship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I mean, I can't really say much beyond that. But
no. But yeah, it's the fall of Ratchet. It's number 2, and I never thought that would happen.
You're an Uncharted fanboy now.
I am such a fanboy, but that should make you PS3 guys shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
because I really like some PS3 games.
You are happy, proud and happy.
I'm finally glad that I own a PS3,
and I am too. There's 3 games that I played that I'm very happy with, and I also like Everyday Shooter a lot.
Yeah,
PS3 brought it at the end. If it was just Ratchet, I would still been like,
it kind of brought it. We need some more.
A little more.
Give me some more.
All right. What do we got next?
Wii.
You started off, dude.
I started off. So number 3 for me was Super Paper Mario.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Good game.
Really good.
Why'd you like it?
It was hard for one thing. Like the puzzles, the
platforming was hard.
You had to learn the entire planet. And then you'd be going back and finding different areas. And what they did is the Nintendo polish, which you never see in any other people, which is everything you walk past that you can't do anything with, you'll do something with later.
Yeah.
Which is unbelievable. It's like you
they
get
did
all
that in
these
Metroid, they did
skills
Castlevania,
yes.
but they did it really well.
Yeah.
You got to admit, because you go to the 3D world and you're like,
Yeah. Oh, wait, how do I do that? That thing's orange. I can't make it do anything, whatever. But it's just like, I just could not stop playing
like
this
the
game.
puzzle elements of it a lot.
Loved it. I love puzzle games.
It's also on my list too, but you know what I loved about it the most?
What?
The translation.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's a funny-ass game.
Yeah.
Like that one level with the otaku iguana
the
thing.
nerd guy.
Yeah, the nerd guy.
Oh.
Excellent.
They actually found
Excellent.
native English speakers with good senses of humor and went and made all of it funny all the way through. And there was lots of levels like that.
Yeah,
that
and
really
I'm
fun.
sad I didn't finish it, but I love the game. It was great.
Number 2 for me, Metroid Prime 3.
Oh, of course.
Of
You are
course.
you finish this fucking game in like 2 nights, dude.
Yeah. Any game that I don't sleep because I'm playing it, you can tell it's going to be on my end of the year list. Because most games I'm like, oh, that was okay. And then like some games I'm just like, oh my God, I could not stop playing this. It was fucking perfect.
I missed 3 days of work. I called in sick. Yeah, exactly.
That was what Metroid Prime 3 was for me.
What was it? What about it?
So that was innovation in gameplay. It was really, really clever the way they used the Wiimote, where the whole time I felt very engaged.
They used it in a non-cheesy way, which a lot of Wii games did a really bad job with. I'll give you that, definitely.
Yeah. And I said when we did the original review was that every hour that I played, I got a new ability. Just all the time, it was this regular clockwork. Like, you're like, okay, I know all these abilities. Oh, wait, now I can fly. Oh, wait, now I can shoot missiles. Oh, wait, now I can do this. And it was just like boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, oh, I got to think about this.
It out. Oh, yeah.
And then it changes the whole world. Every new ability you get, you're like, oh, fuck, that's why that thing was frozen. That's why this thing I couldn't see through it.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Yes.
Somebody loves exploration.
I do.
And platforming and puzzles.
I do.
Gee, this might explain some choices later.
Yes. And speaking of number 1, Mario Galaxy.
Oh, come on. That's like, how can you possibly not give that a number 1? It is the, you take platforming and you say, if you get like a column and you put it on top.
Yeah. We couldn't think of a complaint when we were playing.
What was the
My complaints were like, there was like, the camera annoyed me twice. It's like, just, like these things are just like, I didn't like one of the icon's colors.
Yeah, it wasn't my thing, like, I couldn't play it enough.
Yeah, that's right, you actually said that. I couldn't believe you said that. You're like, my only complaint was that I was so busy I couldn't play it.
I couldn't finish the game, I
could just see the game developer just reaching out and slapping you for saying that.
They made it too good.
Fuck you! So what are your Wii titles?
Okay, so let's see. Let me start off. Oh, number 3 I think will be the most interesting one.
Yeah.
Number 3 for me is going to be Zack and Wiki. Out of all the games that I played, there was so much. So you have to admit, the release list for 2007 was a fucking minefield. There was so much crap that you could step on. Ninja Bread Man, anything, right? Yeah. It was really bad. So when I saw this game, I saw what the game creator was trying to do. He's saying he loved all the LucasArts games. He loved all the puzzle solving.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a game for people that love that, but make it accessible.
I can see that.
And it was accessible. It was a lot of fun. Granted, I didn't play. I played for maybe 3 or 4 hours. I really want to go back to play it again. But it's just like, out of all the other games, I mean, like, I like Big Brain Academy. Yeah, I like these other ones. But it didn't make me feel the love.
So
it didn't make me feel warm inside.
But so you're picking it more for the way that you appreciated it as a game, as opposed. It's not like
it's the feel.
But I mean, it's not like you went back every night and played this.
No,
like it's not like it's pulled you back.
But at the same thing, I never did that with a lot of other games either, right? Like I didn't do that with like half of the games that I played, right? Even like Resident Evil 4, I kind of stopped, and that should have made the list. But this one, he was doing something new, and when I played it, I felt like I was playing Monkey Island again.
Yeah,
you can't get that experience.
That's true. That was very nice.
When have you last found that experience?
So. I didn't really have it with Zack.
I know you didn't, but I did.
Yeah, that's very cool. That's cool.
That's my number 3. Number 2, Super Paper Mario, for all the reasons you said. It's a great game.
Yeah.
Solid. Sloth doesn't like it.
Really?
He was pissed off at us for recommending it, I think, yeah. He was like, this game sucks.
Sloth is wrong. Sloth plays racing games.
That's true, he does.
We don't overlap much. He loves Ridge Racer. He loves shmups.
Yes. And number 1 is, of course, Super Mario Galaxy. Yes. I mean, come on.
You believe that neither one of us picked Resident Evil? That was a great game.
But it was a port.
Yeah, but it was a good game.
Is it better than Super Mario Galaxy? No. Is it better than Super Mario?
I want to write it in as number 4.
Yeah.
It's like, but you were so close.
Was there anything else that was 4 and 5 besides that?
No. I mean,
Resident Evil 4 was the only other one I could think
of. That was the one that I was bouncing back and forth on whether I should do that one or Paper Mario.
Paper Mario?
Yeah.
Was
Paper Mario 1.
Was there anything on PS3 that you were doing that with?
No.
PC?
No.
Oh, wait. You couldn't finish all 3.
Sad.
It's hilarious. Okay, so...
should have been like number 2 was like, the new Solitaire on Vista.
Spider Solitaire, dude.
Spider Solitaire.
Yeah, Minesweeper 2.
Okay. So now you get to go with 360. What do you got? What do you got?
This was hard.
Yeah, actually, it wasn't that hard for me.
Well,
go on.
So this was hard. So my 4s and 5s are they're awesome games in that list of 4 and 5. I just say it right now, BioShock didn't make the top 3 for me. That's why I put it in PC. It's a cop-out. I agree. I didn't play it on PC fully.
Oh my God.
I had to give it some props somewhere.
After all the shit you've given me.
It's a good game. It's number 4 on this list. Okay, it was so hard. All right,
like every episode of NooBTooB, be like, "You play BioShock."
You do.
Game. I know.
You still have to.
I know.
There is so much electronic equipment on the line for you to finish this game.
That's true. So what beat it? What beat it?
Mass Effect.
Ah.
Because when I was playing this game, when I heard that Vangelis fucking Blade Runner music in the background, and I'm watching two people talk for 4 hours,
when you're actually not
loving
skipping it,
or like going back, I'm like, what did they just say? Oh, I want to hear him say this again. Like all this stuff, where I'm like, and just like the combat, I'll give you that. The combat has issues.
Yeah.
But everything else just elevates us to this level. It's amazing.
Gotcha.
And like, actually, I want to make it a little higher, but there's better games.
Yeah.
Mass Effect, amazing. Number 3 game for me.
Yeah.
Number 2.
What you got?
Call of Duty 4.
Ah.
This game.
Yeah, you could not stop playing this.
The single player. I think I'm level like 23 or 24 now, which actually takes a while. But this game, the single player is short, but it's like, very short, but packed, filled with amazing stuff. So it's really good, really visceral. It makes you feel like you have it, but you haven't played it yet, right?
Right.
So you should definitely give it a chance, at least a single player. But it's the multiplayer that made this game. It's like crack.
Oh, you couldn't stop talking about it
at all.
It was just like you said that. Just the way that they make it like a first-person RPG is just apparently awesome.
When you play Quake, like if just imagine all of a sudden at the end of the round you say plus 20 experience points, right?
That
and all
would
of a
be
sudden
very
you get a rocket launcher with a better sight.
Oof.
Right?
Yeah, that's hot.
That kind of shit. But that happens. And remember how you're talking about how Metroid introduces something new to you every day? They've somehow gotten the reward system down so right. So right in the beginning, every like round you're getting something new. Now at my level every 2 or 3 rounds. But that's cool
really
because
makes you want to keep playing.
Yeah, because I'm like learning it now. I'm getting all these kind of cool perks and all this stuff. And like there's 55 levels, and once you get to the 55th level, you can start all over and wipe your entire record, but you get a special icon. So you're like, I don't have a lot of stuff, but
nice.
I'm a badass.
Have you played against people with that icon?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There's people already there. So yeah, it's an amazing and it's a great game.
Yeah.
Amazing. This number 1 game for me though.
Yeah.
It's because of the experience. Like this is my theme of the things I chose. Like what do these kind of games make me feel?
Yeah.
Rock Band.
Rock Band.
Rock
I knew
Band's
it. Yeah.
number 1 game for me on 360.
Just because you just rock. It's just
when you're playing with 3 other people next to you, and you got one person banging on the drums, one person like going rah, and you're like rocking on the guitar, or you switch.
Yeah.
And you know what it is? It's not from me playing at home.
It's from playing with other people.
Playing at work.
Yep.
So we're at work at 5 o'clock. We're like Rock Band time.
Yeah.
And we go there and we play like 4 or 5 songs.
Oh, that's so cool.
Dude,
so
and
cool.
it feels so good. You know what I mean? It feels like, oh my God, I'm rocking.
I finally got to play. I finally
you
went
like
to play.
Oh, isn't it good?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Dude, you kind of wish you would have bought it now, or still no?
I'm glad I get to play it at work.
Nice. What do you do? Guitar or drums or?
I did guitar and drums.
How do you like drums?
I do like them.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah, it's really
it's great.
It's really the feel of it is perfect.
Yeah.
Like they made the drums just to the right consistency.
The only thing is it's loud, but I'm gonna fix that.
At work, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, Rock Band. That's my 1, 2, 3. What is yours, dude?
Nice. All right. So number 3. You're gonna be a little surprised by this, I think. Halo 3.
Wait, what?
Yep.
You didn't like Halo 3?
I loved it. When I played it through once, I had a very good time.
So wait, that 6 hours you played it?
So it was
legendary.
I could pin the entire thing on 4-person online co-op.
Did you play any multiplayer?
Not really very much. I played like twice.
Wow. Yeah, I don't like multiplayer.
This was all about like it was very polished. Like I really liked the world that they did it in. I liked the sound effects, like the graphics, and
it's polished. It was a good game.
Sitting up at 4 a.m, screaming at people on headsets when I'm like in the back of their Jeep and we're driving and like people are like screaming and yelling and it's just like let me try driving. Everyone's just like in the back. It's like
you're
go,
like no,
motherfucker.
You're like no.
Yeah, I mean it's just it was an experience like it came close to like the Kickle experience for me, where it was just like all of us online really making this shit happen, and it really felt like one person could carry a moment, and like you're pinned down and somebody just fucking wrecks somebody else and saves you, and
but was it good enough to play again though?
Not really. Not really. I mean,
but
like,
it was that kind of like that compact 6 hours.
Yeah.
That
and the thing is say that like one of our friends got Halo 3 or they just got a new Xbox and they're like, I'd like to play online co-op and play through it again. I would totally do it in a second.
You kidding me? Really?
No, I would love to. I'd love to play with a new person, like just have the whole experience again. I'm not into the multiplayer, but the co-op makes it for me.
Well, you know, I wasn't into the multiplayer either for very much because when you play online, you usually get your ass raped and you get called all sorts of bad stuff, right? I played after work a couple of times. It's actually pretty fun because everybody's like not great.
Yeah.
And you're just talking shit talk all the time where it's funny.
The shit talk is good.
Right, it's good,
nice.
right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's like, oh, were you sleeping when I just shot you in the fucking head?
So you should try that one time.
I
You might like
should.
it. But yeah, it's interesting. Halo 3. Wow.
Halo 3. Number 2 for me is Rock Band.
No way.
Yeah.
What? After playing it that one time?
After playing it at PAX and having such a good time with it and playing it at work, having a good time with it and seeing my future with it. Right,
Your
like
future at work.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my future with it is that I'm going to enjoy playing it for years to come as they're releasing new songs.
Absolutely.
Like I don't have any complaints about it, and the group experience of playing it is just it's perfect.
It's unmatched.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it. You cannot get this experience anywhere else.
It's
Unless you're playing
adrenaline.
it-
It's adrenaline. It's you just like everyone just gets so into it and laughing and cheering.
Did you ever do the saving yet?
Yes.
People, isn't
Yeah.
that awesome?
Yeah.
It's just like you have a full thing of star power, so like, I get a lot of points, but Tobin's not doing so well over there. I'll save it.
Yeah. That's so cool. It's so cool. And the fact that when you die, you're not out.
Yeah.
And they can bring you back to life.
Three
It's
times.
It's
Yeah. Awesome.
God, that's cool.
Oh,
And
such
then
an amazing game.
number one for me,
Wait. Yeah.
Crackdown.
Wait. What?
Crackdown. Game was awesome. game
Over
was so-
Call of Duty. Well, you didn't play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Over Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Over BioShock.
Yeah.
Oh. Over
Crackdown.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed was ass.
Wow. Why? So what about it?
The exploration. You may be noticing a theme here. So
You know what kind of game? The platforming.
the collecting orbs.
Oh, the game of the year list is
superpowers.
going to be hilarious.
Yeah, yeah. But the superpowers, I really, really like the fact that you'd be playing, like you and I would be playing together, and then like all of a sudden I'd collect enough orbs where I can jump higher, and you're jumping over here. I'm like, wow!
Yeah,
And it's just like
you
you can
like
like run faster, you can jump
Do
higher.
you like the driving?
I actually didn't mind the driving too much.
Really?
I didn't like going back for the achievements. We had to like jump through hoops and
Yeah,
shit.
so the
the
stunt driving
controls
you didn't
weren't
like.
that good, but
Sure.
the playing and the fact that I would try and beat a boss and I would fail. I would get my ass handed to me, and I'd run around the city for a while, get some orbs, get some new guns, get some whatever. I'd go back and just fucking wreck up on
And
people.
you were totally cool with that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Because it wasn't stupid. It was done well.
Crackdown. I mean, Crackdown's a great game, but
Yeah. Number one for
interesting.
me.
Wow.
Number one.
There you go.
Yeah. Surprises abound.
Surprises abound. We know Tobin loves the platformers.
Oh, do I ever?
You know, the thing is, there really wasn't that much released on the 360 platform-wise, was there?
I actually had a hard time with this list. I was trying to find, like, I think of myself as a big 360 gamer. I think that I love the 360. I played a lot. Thinking back on the year, I've actually played other consoles more, like Wii.
The
I
Wii
played
and the
a little
PS3,
bit more,
which is
PS3.
which boggles my mind.
It's weird. It shook my foundations.
Yeah, because you love the. I mean, you've played all sorts of stuff on the 360, but a lot of it was just like you're like, it's pretty good.
It's pretty
but
good.
you didn't like stay up all night.
Exactly.
You didn't have
it
that
didn't.
feeling.
It didn't grab me. Like the last one that really, really grabbed me on the 360 was Crackdown. Well, then Halo 3.
Yeah, Halo 3. Really?
Yeah, but it was a weird list. It was a weird list.
Very
So,
interesting.
Handheld.
Yeah. So what do you got?
So you played a lot more handhelds than me this year. So my list.
No, you played a lot more handheld bad games than me.
That's true. Okay, that's true. I
You
played
all the shitty
That's so
games
true.
possible.
That's so true. I come in, I'm like, did you try this game? It's like, no, I didn't try that
I
game.
didn't try like Pigfucker 2000. Why would I want to play this game?
So that I could send you my friend code and then send you all the pigs I've fucked.
Here's Sally. Here's Bob. By the way, fun fact: did you actually know that pigs' genitals are spiral?
I've heard about that. It's
Yes,
a corkscrew
and
cock.
It's a corkscrew cock, and so is the receptacle.
Yeah.
And they just
That's-
kind of like. Anyhow, so you'll learn this when you play Pigfucker 2000.
That was in the making of Pigfucker 2000.
Right, yeah, and you kind of have to use the
I
It's
like
great.
I like the videos
Stylus.
that they put in there. Yeah.
Yeah, anyhow.
With the voice acting with the
Squeal like a pig.
yeah, squeal like a pig, boy.
Okay, so
Handheld number 3 for me was Picross.
Really?
Really enjoyed Picross.
Yeah.
For a couple weeks, I was actually getting in bed at night and playing before I went to sleep.
Really? It wasn't because of all the cocks that you sent me, basically?
That was pretty funny.
Okay.
The fact that I'd be like, hey, play this level, and Yuzo's like, oh, cool, I can tell. Oh, god damn it. It's another cock.
Oh, yeah, 16 by 16 cock. Oh, lovely. So, yeah, it's a great game.
It's a really good puzzle game. It's a really good travel game.
Do you get the downloads? There's downloads you can get on Wi-Fi for new puzzles.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you should give it a try.
I should do that.
I
Have you gotten some of them?
Picross, well, no, I haven't. I've only got to level 6. I'm still working because it's getting hard, dude. Some of
It's
them are
really
taking
hard.
almost like an hour to finish. But that is like my number, like it's on my pack, so I always keep that around with me, so I can always rely on that.
Absolutely.
It's a good game.
Absolutely. Number 2 was Brain Age 2.
Really?
Yeah. I got golds on pretty much everything.
You know, which things do you like about it the most? The counting one or the change machine?
I like the coin one. I like the ones with shapes. Like a lot of times when they would have, I'm trying to remember some specific examples, but there were ones where you'd be, I know, the counting the cubes.
Oh,
like
yeah,
things
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, where
Rotating,
they'd show you this shape, and they're like, how many cubes are in there? And you're just like, and you have to. I like the visualization of that, where it's like, I've always been good at those types of things. It's kind of like SAT questions. Like that's kind of my thing.
Yeah, you're, like that one's you're good at, but the other one, like the change making one, you're always terrible at.
Not so good at. I don't know
That's so
why.
weird.
It's very strange. Like there's like I can play Brain Age and I'll get mental blocks where every game I'm either fantastic at or I'm ass. I think fucking terrible.
Certain areas of your brain are like super pumped. Other ones are like totally like deflated.
Oh, they're
like,
dead. They're full of wine.
Yeah, that's where all your wine goes.
There's a dude in my brain. He's just like, they're like, count the coins. He's like, fuck you. Count your own coins.
Yeah, give me the coins for more beer. That's awesome.
So there's that. Yeah, that. And then the last one, Zelda Phantom Hourglass.
It's a good game. It's an amazing game.
It's hard to argue with that one. That was a great game.
I'll definitely give you that. I mean, like it was. So did you get back to it after you stopped playing?
A little bit. I played like one more hour.
Because you really should. Because it gets better. Remember, I was kind of down on it at first.
You were.
And then once I was forced to play it on a freaking ferry going across, I started loving the game.
Yeah. So my brother and I are going to be driving cross country starting in 3 weeks.
You going to drive and play Zelda?
Well, I figure maybe when he's driving.
Okay.
Maybe when I'm driving, it's a flat. You'd be like, dude, have you driven through Nebraska? I'll just like hold the steering wheel. I'm just like playing and like look up every hour.
And you're like,
There's some straight ass roads on 80.
That's true. That's very true.
So that's
Zelda's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so my list is pretty similar actually.
Yeah.
My number 3 is Planet Puzzle League.
Really?
Well, I liked it. Remember I was saying like it was the best puzzle game I had played since ever.
Yeah.
And it's still a lot of fun.
Since then?
Since
How
then.
about before ever?
Hold on. Well, hold on. Wait.
I got you.
Just wait. So Planet Puzzle League. It's an amazing game. It's really good. You can play online anytime, which is another thing. It's on Wi-Fi. You can just say play. Unfortunately, every time I play, it's somebody with Japanese characters, and they just rape the hell out of me.
You gotta just quit anytime you're just like, I'm just looking for a Bob. I want like a Steve or a Joe.
Yes.
The Japanese character's like, fuck.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. But it's an amazing game. Number 3 for me. Number 2, Zelda.
Yeah.
Great game.
Wait, number 2?
Number 2.
Oh ho.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm sure you can guess number 1 now. But the Zelda, it's an amazing game. It's great. They did a really good job. It's a little easy. Puzzles are not that hard.
Forever. Like even.
No. It's this year.
No. I'm saying even later on in the game, it never gets that much harder.
It's a little harder.
Okay, but it's not
a lot.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and I don't like the screaming at it. That's really annoying. I told you about that.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, but it's a great game. It's really well put together. And as far as the DS is concerned, there are a lot of good games, but this is kind of like it's above the rest for me. My number 1.
What's that?
Picross. That's the DS game I played the most this year.
You did play a lot of Picross.
I played a lot of Picross because anytime I'm like working, sometimes when I'm working out, I'll be on like an exercise wheel. I'll just play one level.
Yeah.
You know, it's my go-to thing. So
it's so well done because it's just like Tetris and these other games like Sudoku, but it's different enough. It really made you think a lot.
I'm surprised you don't like Sudoku too, because this seems just like Sudoku to me. It has that same like brain rush every time I finish a level.
Yeah, well, that's the weird thing is for some reason with Sudoku, since it's always the exact same grid, I feel like I'm spinning when I'm playing. I feel like I'm doing the same shit. But for some reason, since the shape is different in Picross, when I'm playing it, I don't feel like I'm wasting my time.
But the shape, it's a square, 16 by 16 square.
I can't explain it. Wow. Sudoku just doesn't get me, and this does.
Well, you know what I'm surprised is that there was no Rocket Slime from last year. That was just like far and beyond the best game on the DS.
There was no contest.
It's a mix for us.
Yeah.
I mean, would have thought Zelda would have been the same for me, but Picross I liked more because I played it more.
Yeah.
So,
you know what time it is.
Okay, I don't want to see yours.
Okay. Shame of the year. It's your turn.
Shame of the year. It's my turn. Okay. Some people might be pissed off in my list.
Yeah.
My first one, not the other two. The other two everybody hates.
Okay.
Number 3 for me.
Number 3, what's you got?
I was so excited about this game. Yeah. This game was made by the guys from Diablo 2.
Ooh.
There was all this talk. I played the demo, and I'm like, okay, this could be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Got the game. Not so good. Hellgate London.
Hellgate London.
It was just grindfest. And they took all the addictive stuff about Diablo 2 and they kind of left it on the side of the road. They're like, we don't need any of that stuff. We got 3D. We got subways, which are randomly generated, which are the same subway. And sometimes there'll be a train on the way. Yeah. Sometimes there won't. You know what I mean?
God damn it.
It's so bad. Yeah. I hear it gets better later on, but the thing is, it's just you got to be a little better if you're going to be competing. So.
And we've always said this in the NooBTooB reviews is a lot of people always tell us that game gets better later. I'm like, they should have made it better in the beginning because I'm not going to play through 10 hours of shit to get to 10 hours of good.
Why would you have to?
That's not the point.
Yeah.
You shouldn't if you just let me slap you in the face for an hour, you can play the best game in the world. You're like, why don't you just let me play the game?
Yeah, please.
I just want to have the fun part without the ass fucking.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's how it is. It's really annoying. So that game is my number 3.
Yeah.
And then number 2,
did we announce the category?
Oh, sorry, shame of the year.
Sorry, I don't know if we said. So shame of the year. This is the worst games. Actually, not the worst games.
No, not the worst.
The
games.
worst and most disappointing game.
I think it's disappointing. Yeah, it was
disappointing.
very shameful that they took it out. So that's number 3. I was very excited about it, and then my heart was crushed. When I played this game, it was crushed. Number 2, I was really excited about this game, and these next 2 games are the games that I'm going to be like, I'm never going to be listening to the fuckers at IGN ever again.
IGN.
Because they said Duck Amuck was awesome. Remember that game?
Such a disappointment.
Remember that game?
Oh.
Remember that game? I was so excited. I'm like, ooh, I want to play the one where you close it. And you're just like, that's it?
I played through like 15 mini games in that thing waiting for it to get cool.
Yeah.
Never, ever did.
Never. It's shameful. I think it could have been a lot better.
You were actually really pumped about that. Like, I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. You're like, no, you don't understand. It's all innovative and cool. It's just like...
It was like you're playing a cartoon. No,
and they just fucking bukkake'd you.
Basically, yeah. Daffy Duck.
Duck bukkake.
Donald Duck? Daffy Duck. Yes, Daffy Duck. Right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so last game. So depressing. Another one.
Number 1.
Hannah Montana Music Jam. Why do I... It's not Rock Band on the DS. This game is not Rock Band on the DS. Rock Band is Rock Band.
The best part is that there's clips of us now that people can go back and listen to. Like, I hear this Hannah Montana game is going to be awesome. It's going to be so...
And Tobin was like, really? And then I convince you.
I know.
I'm like, yeah, dude, they were saying like, it's like, you can play guitars, you can play drums. You're like, really?
I know, and by the end of the show, I'm just like, that sounds great. I'm going to go get that.
And then you watch the next episode, we're like,
ass.
Yes, ass.
Yeah.
All right, what's yours, dude?
So, number 3 for me, shame of the year. People are going to love this one. Assassin's Creed.
Ooh.
The hype around this game, the videos, of the gameplay, the amount of excitement that I had for this bad boy.
All the forum posts that we saw about saying how they loved it, they played it, they loved it. Jade is hot.
Yep. And then, like, you should have seen me the first, 2 hours that I was playing this game at the house. I'm like, I'm like trying to smile. I was like, oh, that was kind of cool that he jumped off that building. That's weird. The next time he jumped off, it looked exactly the same. Okay, this was the same. I was like, oh, cool. I'm gonna do free running parkour. Parkour is awesome. I don't understand. He's doing a bunch of cool stuff on screen. Why are my hands not moving? This is parkour? Really?
Yeah.
This is parkour?
Yeah, and then when the beggar's like, the 20th time the beggar just comes up to you and There's
3 gameplay elements, like, why don't you pickpocket? Why don't you eavesdrop? God damn it.
Why don't you play another game?
Yeah, why don't you play another game?
Yeah, okay, there you go.
That
number
is
3.
a turd.
I'll have to agree with you there.
And number 2, Simpsons game.
That was really disappointing.
That was so disappointing.
I know, man.
It was like, and we watched all the previews, like, there's going to be a Tron level, and there's going to be this level.
Did you get to any of those levels?
No. I played like 3 levels.
Yeah, and it was just like, ugh.
And the only fun part was like you could sit there and listen to the voiceovers, and like it was hilarious. The soundtrack was funny. All the talking was hilarious.
Everything, even the level design was interesting. The various things they talked about was great, but the gameplay was terrible.
Some of the worst gameplay I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Just not fun in any way.
So when you talk about something like God of War or anything out, which is a perfect display of craftsmanship, this is where you just had one fucking annoying person, or like really lame person in charge of the gameplay. Yep. Everybody else was awesome.
Yep.
Right? Everybody else was awesome. But it was one, and then it was the most important place.
It was the most important part. Like, all these guys probably spent like a year writing funny dialogue. And this guy's like, yeah, we'll do some jumping shit.
Yeah.
I guess, just
it doesn't matter.
Do a couple animations for swinging.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Not fun. And then the last one, Ninja Bread Man.
Oh.
So this one I can't really say I was all that excited for.
Yeah.
But I just have to take a big shit on it because it was the worst game I have ever put my hands on in my entire life.
Wow.
No, that's probably not true. But it was really up there. This year, it was the worst fucking game I've ever played. It was just like
I didn't think it'd be that bad. Yeah.
Jumping with my hand? Are you kidding me? On a jumper? On a platformer? It's just like, that's like...
Dude, they should have done that for Mario. It would have made it so much better.
Oh, God. And it was like 3 frames per second.
Yep.
Everything was clip art. Everything was just copy and pasted.
At least it was cheap, right? I heard it was like $20 or something.
It wasn't much.
Yeah,
Wait.
you rented it. So
yeah, it was. I rented it, but God. So that was the shame of the year.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. But, oh, man. This is it. This is, I think, the one you guys are waiting for.
We have reached the game of the year.
Before we start, I have to say that in all of my memory and all of the years that I've been gaming, this is the best fucking year for games. Really.
I think so. I think that if you had asked me to pick my game of the year list and it'd be 10, could have filled it.
Oh yeah, totally.
I could have filled it.
Absolutely. Like I had such a hard time picking only 3.
Yeah.
That my 4, 5, and 6 were like, shit, man. Just
You don't-
like
you don't
they're
understand.
amazing games.
I was on Instant Messenger with
Yeah.
my fiance, and I was like, so between this game and this game, which was more fun to watch? Which one do you think was more fun? Because it was just like there was probably 6 games that I could have put, and I like even right now I'm kind of like mentally wanting
like,
to
"Ooh,
put
can I
other
put this
games
other
back
one
on the
here?
list
Oh."
because I want to say 5 games. We got to make it 2.
I want to say
3.
8,
Yeah.
really, honestly. So like people are going to come up to us and probably say like, why didn't you pick this one? Why did you pick this one? I wanted to, but I'll give the reason when I go through my list. I'll give the reasons why.
Yeah.
You know, which hopefully will make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Because it was very hard to make a decision.
It was really, really hard.
Do you want? I don't know. Do you want to do it back and forth? Or you
Sure,
want
back and forth,
Back
it's
and forth.
fine.
Okay,
So-
let's start with your number 3.
My number 3 game. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I forgot to update it.
Okay, so what's
So
your new
actually,
list?
this will be a surprise then.
Okay.
Like, even if you've been looking over my shoulder, I've got a surprise.
I don't know.
So number 3, Mario Galaxy.
Oh, okay. I can see it. It's a platformer. You explore.
You're going to notice a little bit of a pattern in my Game of the Year list. So we've already talked about this, but I mean, just in terms of
it is
sheer
a
polish,
well-crafted. Yeah.
and the pattern with these games that you'll notice is every one of these I've beaten. Every one of these I could not stop playing until I beat it.
Interesting. Okay,
And
well, I
that-
know
and
which games those are.
Yeah. So that was kind of the thing for me is like when I go back and I look at the Game of the Year, I can say this game was beautiful, but I didn't really play it after I played it for a little while. This game was this and this game was that. But these are the games that I was just like, oh my God, it's 4 a.m. I don't want to put this controller down. I wake up and I would play before work. And then I would not go to work. So that is
Nice.
so Mario
That
Galaxy
is
was
the
like
reason.
I just could not stop. It was
Wow.
beautiful.
Wow. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Yeah, no, it's an excellent game. And I'll talk about it later. But my number 3 game,
Yeah.
Call of Duty 4.
Mm.
I wanted to put BioShock on there. I wanted to put a lot of I wanted to put.
You're a BioShock apologist tonight.
Listen,
You're like, it's so
man.
good, but it just didn't make the cut.
You know what's hard? It's just like I think the thing that hurt it was the fact that it was a while back.
Oh, just the memory of it? Interesting.
Yeah, it's like I haven't replayed it since then, right? I haven't gone back, so
yeah.
like I don't remember. I remember it being really amazing and really awesome, and I'm sure it was. But I played these other games more recently, so it kind of crowds out. Same thing happens with the Oscars.
Yeah.
You know, all the ones that are released in January, like they might have been amazing, but guess what? Everything in December wins.
Speaking of replaying BioShock, just real quick,
Yeah.
on the forums, they're having a contest to go
Yeah.
back and play through BioShock on hard without ever dying.
That's the achievement. So they have a downloadable achievement for DLC.
Oh my God.
Well, it's not never dying, never using a Vita chamber.
Well, if
so
you
you
die,
can save. You're allowed to save.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, yeah. But still, that's fucking hard.
But you can save it. I don't know how hard it is because you can save at any point.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
That's true. Oh,
It's just, you have to. I don't think you'll ever like it because you.
Yeah. If you do it without saving, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, whatever. Do you know how many times it takes to kill a Big Daddy with any server? But anyhow,
A lot.
So that's my number 3, Call of Duty 4. It
Yeah.
is an amazing multiplayer experience. It has kind of like how Halo 2 originally did the multiplayer experience and kind of like made it the standard, the gold standard. This is what you strive for with a party system, with everything. Call of Duty is now
Just perfect.
King. Halo's great. Halo has some good stuff, but this one is better.
Yeah. Oh, from what you've said, I definitely agree. Like, I haven't played Call of Duty 4, but it sounds stunning.
And this is one of the few games where I'm like, I think I'm going to play it on 360 because PC just doesn't feel right.
Wow, that's interesting.
I played the demo. I'm like,
You and I are kind of falling out of the mouse and keyboard world.
no. No.
We used to be like mouse and keyboard gamers. We're just like, that's all I know. I'm fucking awesome at it.
For Orange Box, we had to do
Yeah, you had to do PC. That's true. Okay, so there's still
a bit of a little strong, but Call of Duty 4 is really the one FPS that convinced me that I can play console FPS.
Yeah. I agree.
It's a great game.
So number 2 for me, God of War 2. Yeah, see, that's surprising, huh?
No way.
Yep, God of War 2.
No way.
Yeah. That's an upset.
And the reasoning because
the reasoning for me is that it is that I was looking at it compared to things like Ratchet.
Yeah.
So God of War had everything that I like in a platformer. It had puzzles, and it had exploration, it had collection, it had leveling up. I mean, like
really good combat.
You name it, like really good combat, then really good story, really good voice acting, really good art, really good this. So Ratchet had everything that it had really good.
Wait, Ratchet's not number 1?
Ratchet's not number 1. Which means that Ratchet's not on my list.
Is it number 4?
It is number 4.
Okay.
is number 4.
Dude, so you talking about me being a BioShock apologist?
I know.
Screw you, dude.
Dude, at least it was on my list. You took BioShock off your 360.
No,
Oh,
it's
you
on my
poured
PC.
out.
It's on my
You
PC.
poured out. You cheaped out.
No, but it's there.
All right, fine.
Okay, so wow,
So
God of War 2.
So Ratchet and Clank had a lot of really good stuff. It had the good art. It had the good
it was
gameplay,
solid, yeah.
whatever. But it didn't have puzzles. It didn't have the difficulty that I was looking for.
So it didn't bring like everything to the
Exactly.
party.
It had
wasn't the whole. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the whole package. And if you're saying game of the year,
Yeah.
untouchable games that I have no complaints about, all 3 of these that I am on my list, I have no complaints, and I can give you complaints against Ratchet.
Being too easy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
So I mean, with God of War, when we reviewed it, I was just like, this game is perfect.
it is.
It really
is. It really is good. Wow.
I know, isn't that crazy?
So I think you need to take your Ratchet fan club membership and tear it up.
No, because it's still my second favorite PS3 game. I still love you, Ratchet.
That's
Make
too
harder
bad.
games. Make harder games.
All right. Number 1, right?
Number 2 for you.
Oh.
You didn't do your number 2.
I didn't?
Did you?
Oh, that's right. No, I had Call of Duty number 3.
Yeah.
So number 2. It's not Mass Effect.
Oh.
It's not BioShock.
Oh.
It's Super Mario Galaxy.
Nice.
I'm sorry. Like
Yeah.
as far as like, remember, because we've been bitching about the Wii for so long.
Yeah.
Because there weren't that many games. We like, oh, cool, we got Big Brain Academy. Oh, 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Super Paper Mario. Oh, 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh, we got, right?
There weren't any hardcore gamer games.
No,
Yeah.
not for me. And really, you know what it is about Super Mario Galaxy? It brought me back in college when our house got a Nintendo 64, and we were all playing Super Mario 64.
Oh, yeah.
And like, you remember that feeling? You're like,
I do.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like,
this is what gaming should be.
yeah, and
This
it's
is
so
the
addictive.
essence of gaming.
Yeah, and they took everything, and it was just perfectly well crafted. And the
Yeah.
Super Mario Galaxy brought it again.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
it's great that in like so many different innovative game elements, and I love it.
Yeah,
Can't think of
we
anything
love
bad
it.
to say about it except I can't play it enough. That's it. That's the only thing I say.
Yeah, but now you can. It's the doldrums. You can play the shit out of it.
We gotta play a lot of shitty games.
I know.
dude.
I know.
We gotta play Julie Finds a
As soon
Way.
as you're done with the ass of Jenga with the Jenga.
with Jenga, yeah.
So
Okay, so your number one.
Not my number one. My number one.
It's not Ratchet.
Uncharted.
Oh,
Uncharted.
really?
Yep.
Wow.
It is the pinnacle of what was achieved this
Is it
year
just
for me.
and the main reason is because it makes you feel like indie?
It's pure joy for me. Like
Wow.
every moment of it was joy. And the thing is I've never played a game in my life that I would just sit and watch what they'd done in awe. Whereas
like the making of and all that crap. Yeah.
But even I'm saying like in the game
Yeah.
where you would have these things where you climb up a waterfall and you come up and then there's like a castle with a waterfall and like with a sunset and you're just wandering around it and you're climbing through a temple and whatever
Yeah.
and you're just like looking at it, you're like, God damn it, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's like, did somebody really place every single bush?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
And there's so many games that we play these days that are really pretty and you run past it. You're just like,
Yeah.
oh, that's gorgeous, blah, fuck you,
I did
whatever.
that with Halo.
Yeah.
Like Halo has like great it's jungle and all that, but I'm like, okay, there's somebody up there, I'm going to kill him.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. With Uncharted, I'm like, look at
Yeah.
that rock over there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's just like and just
Yeah, you're right.
the care and perfection that they put in this game. Just you could see that these games that we play where they just like they fuck up something important.
Mm-hmm.
These games, like you could see that they went back and they tuned every screw, and they're just like,
Yeah.
we want this
It's
to
polished.
be just
Because
done.
like it wasn't polished when I first played it.
Yeah,
Remember I was
you
saying
said
like
that.
it was just like, I don't think this game's going to be like any good.
Which means they listen to feedback.
Yeah.
Which I mean, Naughty Dog brought it. Like I did not think of them as a reputable developer. I thought of them.
They did Jack and Dexter.
Yeah, which
they did.
Jack 2 was fantastic.
2,
I will give them that. Jack 3 I thought was kind of dumb.
But they're like second tier, right? They're
Yeah.
not they're not Insomniac. They're
Right.
not Rare. They're not some of the other ones, right?
But they are now. In my opinion, they're a AAA
They brought
developer.
it. They brought it. I definitely give you that. Wow. So there you go. That's your number
That's
one
it.
game.
That's my top 3.
Woo, so
what?
they're all platformers.
All platformers.
And guess what, kids? For all the people that have been saying we're absolutely biased and all this bullshit, 2 of his top games are on PS3.
Well, one was PS2.
No, but 2 of your top 3. Oh, I'm sorry,
took that
because your Ratchet's gone.
Yeah.
Number 4 and number 1.
Number 4 and number 1 are PS3. Number 2 is PS2.
Yeah.
And then Wii. So there's people like, they're Xbox fanboys. Where's Xbox on my list?
I
Shut
know.
up. So
That's
we're
hilarious.
not biased. You can all eat a cock.
There you go. So my number 1, I'm going to say it right now. It's because it's rock band. It makes me feel like back in the day when I was in high school, I was in really bad rock cover bands. We would play 18 in Life.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. We sucked, but we would play in front of all of our friends.
Yeah.
I felt like amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This brings it back because I haven't had a chance, right?
Yeah.
When do you get to, if you're working all the time and you're doing all this stuff, when do you get to rock out?
Never, absolutely never. And you're never gonna sit down and learn all these real instruments at our age. We're gonna go work for a living. We're gonna get married. We're gonna do this and that. But for them to give us the experience of you can get really good at this and you can rock out with your friends, and you're never going to get that in real life. No. That is what gaming is all about.
Absolutely. And it's like an escape. This is something where it's like, I know they're going to take this platform that they have. They're probably going to add keyboards to it at some point. They're coming out with music every single day. Yeah. It's polished. It looks amazing.
You're going to get a bodysuit so you can do go-go dancing.
Yeah. And virtual groupies.
Yeah, virtual groupies.
You can get just about everything with this game. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be
the guitar.
Guitar
hero, accordion hero.
It's
just going to be 20 people on stage just fucking rocking out on Rock Band.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they added cowbell. You can play Don't Fear the Reaper, and then with the microphone you go clonk, 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 clonk.
I didn't know about that.
And watching my coworker do the whole routine where he's like,
more cowbell.
And then somebody came by and then started doing the other line. Where do you get those experiences, right?
That's awesome.
Oh, so it makes me feel like a rock star, and like Guitar Hero kind of did.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I got you. Yeah.
This is the full thing because I can sing, I can rock out with, Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
And I feel like fucking Bon Jovi.
It's the next evolution. Yeah? It really took it to the next level.
So that is my number one game, dude.
Whew. That was a busy year. That was an expensive year, sir.
That was...
These lists represent a lot of hard-earned cash.
A lot of hard-earned playing time, too, dude.
And it was worth every second.
Yeah, we went through a lot of shit, though, didn't we?
We really did. We really went through a lot of ass.
But I must say, this is the best year. It was so hard to come up with this list. I was tossing and turning, sleeping. It's like, oh, man, where does Mass Effect go?
I know. I feel heartbroken now. I feel like I've betrayed some games. I'm just I just want to go apologize. I'm just so sorry. You were almost on the list. Oh,
you have your pet Lomax.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Just sorry, I'm sorry Drake, I have to do this.
Drake, sorry, let me just give you a hug over here. A man hug. I got a new... Here, this is bad. So he's got a new bitch now.
Yes.
Drake.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. That game was awesome.
It's really good. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed this amazing episode. We didn't think it would go 50 minutes.
No. It's next week.
Next week is what?
The Newbie's Choice Awards.
Yes.
So next week we do this for you guys' top choices, and we talk about them and make fun of how we disagree with you or agree with you.
Oh, yeah. I don't think there's going to be any sort of matching.
No, I think you guys have a very different taste than we do.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll just lie and be like, whatever you guys vote for, I'm like, oh, they picked Uncharted. Weird.
Oh, that's strange. Let me go change this
weird.
database.
Yuzo's like, what are you talking about? Nothing.
It's yeah, they all agree with me. It's awesome.
That's crazy. It's exact same as my list.
Awesome. So I'm probably in Japan right now. You're over on the East Coast somewhere.
I'm on the East Coast.
Enjoy. Happy holidays.
Yeah.
And look forward to next week's episode, which we will post on the road.
And that will be next week's episode will be the last episode of 2007.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. That is crazy.
Whew. It's been an awesome year, guys.
A year and a half of NooBTooB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully you guys don't give us too much hate mail for...
shitting on your games.
Yeah. But it was hard.
It was a hard choice. So, but if you disagree with this, go on the forums and vote on... you've probably already voted at this point. But,
yeah.
Oh, well.
Done.
You're done. But vote next year.
Yes, vote next year. All right. So thanks all. I am Yuzo Watanabe.
I am Tobin Kozair. Thank you for watching.
Idaho Engineering is done by Range. Merry Christmas, Strunk.
Merry Christmas, Strunk. Thank you for watching. We're out!
See ya.